What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server for another OU live. I actually thought about doing like some other tier UU or something. Coming soon. But I've learned I'm flawed. I've learned that I'm flawed several times. I know when I try to take on, I'm ambitious. I'm gonna take on this fails. So, shout outs to the OU. He was very proud of this team, and he was like, I've been using it, and I've really enjoyed how it's been working for me and all these things. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna use your team as well, bro. Like you're like I liked how proud. I was just checking if it was Rockhead because I have Zero Aura, so I don't need, like, I have Volt Absorber already. Plus it has Blitz, and so Marowak I like for it to stay around. But just how like happy he was to share his team, I was like, you know what, man, hopefully I can do your team some justice. So big shout outs to you. Been having a great day, guys. Been having a great day. I heard this saying, like, I remember I was back when I used to be a behavioral specialist, and I'd work with kids who were removed from the system, so to speak, here in America, whether it be through home violence or whatever, maybe even straight up homelessness, or they were like performing in the school system, basically, maybe were disruptive, dysregulated. I think there's a better word there for that. And they'd all come to this residential mental health facility to get treatment and hopefully be able to integrate back into the community. And so, I remember I'd like poured the shit. I remember because I graduated with a psychology degree. I wouldn't say I learned that much. Most of my insights I learned from my own independent reading, but at least where my interests lie. And so in doing that, I remember I got super frustrated at one point. I'm like, man, I'd pour my shit into these kids, he'd do some shit, and because I worked with boys, and then would take him, I'd explain to him why his actions meant this and that, tried to help him to change his behavior over time, and then he'd just do the same shit again, and I got frustrated. And I'll give you the punchline after this left to right analysis. Stay tuned. So my opponent's team is very weak to fighting. Like, literally everything loses to fighting. Kommo-o just SDs and wins. I have to be careful of this thing, but I have Hydreigon and Mrjamvad, so I should be able to deal with it at the very least. And Zero Aura just clicks close combat once I overwhelm him. Once I overwhelm his Hippowdon, I need to keep Mandibuzz at full so that the drill doesn't sweep me. If it Rock Slide flinches, I might lose. But beyond that, or Ironhead flinches, I might lose. But beyond that, Mandibuzz doesn't need to come for anything else. Mrjamvad is gonna be there for the Cave Curum. I'm Assault Vest. Marowak, upon clicking Bone Meringue, is on guard, but he doesn't have a ground immunity, so I'd expect him to never lead with certain things. But I'm thinking he'd never lead Curum, but I mean, Kommo is too good here. Zero Aura is going to be my late game sweep potentially. Marowak and Zera. Marowak is just going to be my, okay, I want to kill, show me your counter kind of mine. And then Mrjamvad and Mandibuzz. Mrjamvad can get touched if it's Curum on lead, but anything else, very surprised he led with Ferrothorn. I don't think he's going to expect to die here, because most are like lead body press. Yeah, oh, he just tanked. Ooh. Oh, and he knocked out my life orb. I'll take that, because Ferrothorn is dead. I think should die to Earthquake, 16%. No way. No way he goes to Mimikyu. And so goes to Hippo. And this is Helmet. This is interesting, right? Because he can always go Tar. As we already said, Hippo is something we do want gone. But if it's a toxic variant, what I don't want, I'll guarantee the kill here, because I know he's gonna Stealth Rock. I'd assume he'd sack Ferrothorn here, but what I don't want is for him to go hard and Mimikyu. I'll Earthquake. Man, I could have gotten the big hit there. Okay, so he's gonna give me the close combat damage. Me, he's gonna EQ. Oh, Whirlwinds. Marowak is perfect, actually. Boomerang probably kills, but yeah, like I don't want to risk the blitz miss. And so Mandibuzz isn't touched, as I said, can't allow it to be touched for drill. And so if he asks for T-Tar, he's 100% going for the attack. And he's gonna go for the crunch. I think I'm gonna sack this. Doesn't beat anything else. Oh yes, God bless. And so why that's important is, like, my Marowak only beat his Hippowdon. If I went to kommo-o, which I think he expected, which would have lived, which would have died to whatever T-Tar went, I'd rather have sacked Marowak and gotten the free switch into kommo-o. Now he could go for Earth Power here, and so I don't feel safe enough switching my Marowak out. I'm just gonna blitz here, right, covering the Mrjamvad switch. And so the hardest thing for him to switch into would be Zeraora. And so positionally, I'm gonna have that in. Hippo is within range. I'd be very shocked if he went to Mimikyu here. Oh, he's scarfed. Shit. It didn't change the game or anything, especially because he doesn't know that I am. Yeah. So we just CC again. As I said, I'm not going to. I want to be careful. Mandibuzz is on the team for this, but it's not low enough. That to 2 rock slides probably. And then we're staring down, because what I don't want is for Mimikyu to get too many annoying. Because I could go to Hydreigon here, but then he gets this free switch in a Tyranitar and gets a KO. So Sandstorm turn, he's probably Smooth Rock. Actually, when I CC'd his Hippowdon, did he take? It's like off close combat. He's Helmet, which means that no, U-turning isn't the wave here. Please don't hacks, please, for the love of God. That's a very big deal, because now the Excadrill can come back, and my Mandibuzz isn't healed. He can go to Hippowdon if he so chooses. I might have just lost because of that. And he's the type to Iron. Man, that sucks so much. That sucks so much. So I'll roost here because I can't have him switching on a turn that, yeah. And so obviously he's gonna slack. I'm forced to Draco Meteor here as he actually gives it to me. I'm outside of Excadrill's range either way. And he asked for Mimikyu, which I'm glad for, because what this does is allows me to Draco Dark Pulse on his. Oh man, the Justice is so fucking delicious. Like, I just love how delicious that Justice was. Oh man, it was just scrumptious. All right, so I'll Iron Head. Yeah. Basically there I was thinking, should I Flare Cannon, but it doesn't. One, it can miss, and it doesn't net me a KO versus the Drill anyway. The Drill was gonna die Iron Head versus. What I couldn't do is let him SD as I miss Flare Cannon there, and then C had Drain Punch. So we end up prevailing, but could have gotten very, very annoying indeed. So the OU's team already picked up a dope win, and oh yeah, I forgot the punchline, but yeah. So basically, because I was pouring out, I was like, man, you know, I really started to dislike my job, and I was like, man, I don't want to go. And this is like straight out of college. You know, I decided I'm not going to grad school. I don't want to pick something just for the sake of somebody else's expectation. I wanted to see what I don't know, learn what I don't know, find out what I don't like and like before I make a decision and invest thousands of dollars. So that's what I did, and I got a job at the residential mental health facility, as I said. And so my first experience with this, and I'm like, man, you know, what the hell? And so I remember one Saturday, I was like talking to my girl. I was like, I'm dreading going in tomorrow, and I'm very emotionally resilient. I'm like the emotional backbone of a lot of people in real life. Some people even know here on the internet, like. And so you know, that's something I've already always, I want to say prided myself, but it's something that I'm wary of. Yeah, I'm too weak to Volk. I have to have Brave Bird or something on this. So now I have to play the game completely differently because Volcarona is a thing. Yeah. Or Toxic, you know, whatever. But I have to play accounting for Volcarona. I love SD kommo-o in this one. Just obliterates his team. Outrage is always one of those funny things, but I only need outrage for slow bro. I can CC everything else. Mag kept at the utmost for his own Mrjamvad. It can't really be killed outside of, well, in conjunction with Mandibuzz outside of, unless it's a toxic hippo outside of Volcarona. Marowak, I want it to be kept at the utmost again for that Volcarona, and if I can overwhelm him to where he makes a decision to sack hippo, so I don't like Poltergeist, because that could be an itemless slow bro and it walls me. I generally do lean towards Shadow Bone, but likely to be an itemless pretty low, but you get the idea. And I don't have Nasty Plot, which would have netted me a kill guarantee here with Hydreigon every time, but we got to use the tools that we have and try to overwhelm with our 2 fighting types, and hopefully Marowak. I do have Knock. It's gonna be tough. Kommo is gonna have to be our go-to guy, and I'm not sure how we're gonna pull this one off because Mandibuzz wall is so much in my team. We'll see though, because he can't easily beat me outside of Volk either. So biggest problem to me is easily Volcarona, as I've said, and assuming it's a toxic variant of Hippowdon, I don't want to give that thing a ton of leeway. And so what I'm gonna do here is he actually leads Mandibuzz. I expected I wonder what his buzz set is. Okay, I figured it might be toxic. And so what this means is he's gonna be fearing me being spexed. Excellent. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And he goes hippo first. That's a huge deal that you went hippo first, because that means now my 0 or 2 it KOs this. I blitz to force the Mandy to heal. Oh, he gave me hippo. Oh my god, like, why are people so kind? But I know I keep drifting away from what I said I was originally going to talk about. Mandibuzz is always free here now, because at this point the yeah, I know he's gonna knock. He has to, or knock, or what's that move called? High horsepower. But yeah. I wonder. I'll pivot to Feast Specs Fleur. He should use it here. Oh, that looks like I just outplayed him, but I really didn't. And so Volk should be rearing his ugly head here. He has U-turn and toxic, which is weird. Maybe he doesn't have defog. So let's see how much this does. That is not press terrain. Okay. And so again, I've told you guys, like, he's super weak to Volk. I 0 aura now. And so what this allows is for me to force the Flare Cannon, because grass terrain is gonna be there. Actually, he's a Calm Mind variant. Very surprised he CM'd. Like, I'm AV, so like he's gonna be losing to me 1v1. How much is he getting back? Not enough. And he hasn't boosted his speed. How much is he getting? Crit me twice, 16%, and I'm doing 28. It's really annoying that he keeps critting me. If I VS here, no. Yeah, let's keep iron heading. He's not doing any kind of damage. I was gonna VS out into 0 aura, but there's no point. Yo, shoutouts to fucking AV Mrjamvad. He said no. Oh, I know you guys are frustrated with me. I swear I'll talk about it right after this, because it's not even that deep a punchline. But yeah, he weakened me down. That doesn't really make a big difference. Buzz is very difficult to beat. Well, he fired dance hard, which I'm glad about, because would have been a problem otherwise. So we're staring down. Obviously now we can outrage hard. The fact that he has fire dance implies that he's probably a bulkier variant of Volk. If I see psychic here, that'll tell me a lot. I doubt it. But we should be taking at least 50 off his Mandibuzz here. And what I'm trying to do is set up for so his helmet, which means he's gonna obviously pivot on the Poltergeist here, which I don't mind, because he's already faster than me, so it wouldn't have, that was no game defining moment or anything like that. And so my opponent will likely U-turn out. If he does not and he opts to stay, then he's super Hydreigon susceptible. I just want to be careful of his Volcarona, as I said. I can't have things in that allow Volcarona to just set up for free, because I don't have Brave Word nor Toxic on my Mandibuzz, and if it is a Psychic variant, my kommo-o just loses to it. So I'm gonna position kommo-o in here. I think it's the ideal time. It's unkillable, and it murks everything on his team. Very surprised that he just played it out like that. Slowbro can't touch me. Am I being impatient? I am. Very surprised at how he played his Mandibuzz though. Though this should die. Wow. But he shouldn't be able to touch me, yeah. Mind Volk range? He has Psychic, so he's 3 attacks. Okay. Which meant that wasn't like that game changing of a turn, man. Because he's offensive. I want to be very careful, because as I said, the Volk is a big problem to me. I played that part recklessly. So let me think. Full switch into predicting Rillaboom. Then 2 Dracos means Volk gets a free turn to set up, and I'm in a bad spot if that's the thing. Otherwise, we're staring down Mandibuzz. The way he played his Mandibuzz though implies like maybe he doesn't realize how important that is, especially because how he played the Mrjamvad and Hippowdon. So I know he's gonna go Rillaboom. I had to get that correctly. I have to get that correct because it's gonna be East choice, but I think that's choice scarf damage. Max, I don't know the rolls on defensive variants as Volcarona comes out. I'm gonna get, what's the Razor turn? 12%? Actually, don't even remember how much Razor turn is, but that's not the point. 5%. Psychic. Gonna go a whack. Zero might have to take a hit, but I think he doesn't know I'm banded and he's gonna be confident to stay in here. Yeah, so I got him there. Okay, that's what I needed, and I get burnt, but I don't think at this point that's gonna be the game defining thing. It matters. I mean, he pretty much lost to my Zero at this point, but we don't want him going for anything like because I still have like 2-something attacks. It's still a decent attack, can still like murk some things and whatnot. And so Mandibuzz is gonna be the key. Problem is, because of that burn just now, his Mandibuzz can go for Toxic freely, and that's a problem. And so I have to go to Mrjamvad because I know he's gonna go for a U-turn. It's just tough. Hopefully he Toxics here. He should roost. I need to get him on some misplays. Yeah, misplayed there. Never should have Toxic. And so like when you pay attention to your opponent, you can kind of be like, okay, like he'd just based on how he's been playing thus far, he'd likely like overextend here. That's what I call overextending, not knowing when to pick your moves because it's banded. Rocky Helmet, it doesn't matter anymore. I'll just, yeah, he should stay in. I might still die. None wasn't enough. But at this point, I could have actually went to Mrjamvad too, but I mean, Rillaboom gets outsped and Dragon 2 it kills. And so just flamethrower is accurate. It just dies anyway. So that me baiting out his Volcarona there was pretty important because he was gonna win with that. Like that shit was gonna just run through me. Not change that I think after that game. But yeah guys, let me continue the story. So long story short, I just did that to get you to 20 minutes. I'm kidding. Get that retention, baby. Nah, so she said something, and today was a really big day for that. She said, you know, she heard this saying, or a quote, to drop your pebbles with faith, not fate, with faith, and essentially, and like God, or God, the universe, whoever you believe in, control the ripples. And so what that means is, you know, let's say you're, you know, there's a homeless guy on the street, and you're like, you know, you should get yourself together and you should fucking get a job and get off the home. I'm not gonna empower you to be homeless, so I'm not giving you any money, right? So that was one guy that goes by. No, you need to get up and get a job and motivate yourself. Of course, we get stalled to wrap it up. Well, Halu just stalled. The next guy that goes by says, you know, I don't know if you're gonna go waste this money. I don't know if you're gonna use it to buy drugs. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with it. But that's not my job. I don't give on the basis of me needing to see the outcome or me being sure that I'm gonna get the outcome that I desire. Because, you know, giving isn't about me. If you're giving something, I'd hope that it's not. I mean, obviously you give to feel good as well, you know, but ultimately the idea is to give with the best of intentions. And so I say that to say, like, at that moment, if you give that person that dollar or whatever you give them, you're dropping that pebble. You never really know. You may never see that person again, but it actually, that dollar or that $3 may have been what he needed to get a haircut. That haircut led to, you just never know, right? And so I got a PM today that really hit home for that. And it's like, you just never fucking know. And so I just got to keep dropping my pebbles with fate. And it really keeps you going even when you're not seeing the results in the moment, to just know, like, it's not about necessarily the fruit, because you'll get the fruit and then after a day you'll forget, or it won't matter as much anymore. We all have been there. But drop your pebbles with faith, my guys. And so looking at this guy's team, SD kommo-o can absolutely eat him up. Problem is he has a Quagsire and a Corviknight. So how do I get around those? I got a Poltergeister, which is a problem for him. Got a Poltergeist. My Marowak's gonna be a bitch unless one of these are itemless. More so Quag, the itemless one, would be the problem. This is not easy. I'm gonna have to I don't want to remove Quagsires on him because I want to Poltergeist it. I guess if I remove Quagsire, just Zeraora wins. So we're gonna keep Zeraora tucked until we can do so. We're certainly gonna see a Toxapex start. Yeah, and so I'm not, because I'm getting more in tune with the metagame. I don't know if this is gonna be Baneful Bunker or not. So what I'm gonna do is pivot. So he was just gonna. I was gonna straight Plasma Fist there, but I guess he was confident he could take a Banded variant. So I'll Volt Switch here. So maybe this guy, I don't know. The reason I'm saying I don't know is because right there, you want to, I mean, maybe he doesn't give a fuck about Trick and he's like, well, fuck it. I'd rather knock. Blissey's a Stealth Rocker. Can I control for that? Not really. Not really. Me having Iron Head here might end up being a really big deal. Hydreigon losing his item. How important is that? Pretty, but so double toxics, which is even a worse. So I'd assume you'd fear a nasty player. So okay, that gives me a lot of those 2 turns just gave me a ton of insight. One, I could have taken your Toxapex and tricked you. Toxapex is super important. I'd assume unless he's an itemless Quagsire, that's the only way I'm like, okay, well maybe he just didn't. But he's a max defense Quag. Didn't know if I was special Zera. And so I'd assume here you'd either go hard Blissey or you'd recover. Yeah. Okay, so the Blissey is like straight max, which is good info for my Mrjamvad. Yeah. Damn. Okay. And so based on how he plays, he's gonna double switch here. Oh, he doesn't. Wow. I'm not gonna die to anything, but please don't fucking luck. Thank you. Okay, that's good information. Okay. And so I shouldn't risk this, but I know what he's gonna do. Let's protect. Okay. I have to be patient in this one, guys. Gotta be patient. And so here we go again. Here we go again. Thing is, I don't want to give Blissey a free switch. I mean, if he chooses to Scald, I can still win if he does, but I know what he's gonna do. I'll Plasma Fist here because he's gonna stay. Hopefully I knock him out. Wasn't enough. So he gets the Toxic off. So that's a pretty big deal. Yeah. Okay, excellent. He's gonna stand. AV Rune. Quag back. No. It's probably AV Rune into knock. Okay. No bueno. So I played pretty recklessly to be the Toxapex took the banded Plasma Fist far better than I thought. I thought it'd even be a chance to kill, but like it wasn't. Now again, I have Mrjamvad and kommo-o if push comes to shove, and these are things that I am keeping in the back of my mind. And so I haven't taken any risks that are like game defining lost turns or anything of that nature. And so Hydreigon is going to be important because it can always come in on the Quagsire. And besides had I not Plasma Fist the Toxapex, he would have just poisoned something else. So I didn't really have an option there. And he knows that I'm not Choice Scarf now, and so Choice now. It's like a Specs Mag, but I just rip him to shreds with the Specs Mag. Oh man. But we just got to be patient here. He's definitely the type to give me the upper hand after a while, and so I know these things have in the past been carrying things like Nightshade and things of that nature, but I still have to make these wild plays. I gotta make the reads. It would be a really big deal for him to allow me to, like, there's no reason for him to never go to Quagsire here. Yeah, there's just no reason. Yeah. Show and protect. We're gonna stall. So that's how we're gonna play this game. We're gonna get to the point where we're stalling out protects. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to the point where we're stalling out protects. So I have to be patient until I get him in the right situation. So AV Reune, we're gonna find out what he has. I mean, it's already shown knock. I'd assume, again, I've seen Nightshade variants, Future Sight. Either way, it's gonna be Pex into Mag. It's gonna be Oh, he actually went Corviknight. I'm surprised. So lefty's Corviknight. Oh, okay. Old school. It's not the best because he's faster than me. We double volt switch here. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, so let's find out if you're itemless Quag, because you don't want these problems. These problems are what you do not want. You are not itemless Quag. And you're not even, oh my, you do not like these problems. I told you these problems are what you do not want. Man, I wanna, no, there's no point in doing so. Come, are you fucking serious, dude? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, these players are so lucky, man. That fucking hurt, man. That pissed me the fuck off. That pissed me the fuck off, man. Give me these mons. No, dude, I just won. Like, he could not beat me. He could not beat my my fucking Mrjamvad. Crazy. And so I'd assume this is some kind of boosting haul. He's not really in a position to be boosting too much. I boosted sky attack. I want to go hard zero, honestly. Hard zero means I can CC. If he swords dances here, no, I can go Mrjamvad because obviously he's in a flying move. If he swords dances or he bulks up, I'm pretty sure I still kill him. I mean, I still tank and kill him. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing, cause Quag unaware. He's faster than me. Huh. Perhaps he's giving up because I get Marowak and Blitz here. Again, because of unaware, I'm pretty sure Quag still dies. Ideally, I could just stay in here and spam Fleur Cannon because, you know, that gives me the free switch into the whack. I'll Fleur Cannon for one more turn here. I want the whack to be within Flare Blitz KO range. Man, I just straight up won. Now, you know, it's still far from not over because I have kommo-o. Kommo-o after SD just wins. And so that's the thing, but, you know, you get the idea. I don't think there's too much downside to VSing here. Quag doesn't have lefties. Oh, he's actually faster than me. I mean, slower than me. Okay. So if he's packing U-turn, yeah, just go Marrow here. Yeah. Just blitz. Flare blitz. Yeah, that's that kommo-o game. It's kommo. It's kommo over. As Poltergeist just does way too much fucking damage, my guy. You can go Blissey if you want. Still gonna get a kill. Yeah. I'm gonna take them all. Take them all. And so we go Zera here as Yasuru Nicholas. It's no match. It's no match. We always just knock off. Holy shit. And you already know kommo-o gonna put his hands on him. Good game. Alright, so I don't know why I'm talking shit. This good game isn't talking shit, but I think when I missed the Poltergeist, that made me so fucking pissed. Because, again, I said we could easily win the game, but at the same damn time. Bro, let me talk. Why not? Let me actually have some dialogue with this guy. Why wasn't it a GG? But yeah, guys, you know, sometimes you just gotta drop your pebbles with faith, man. And so, like, if you're working on something at the moment, why not tell me, please, how Marowak first move Corviknight if my speed is 210? Was it? Maybe you had a lagging tail. Alright, let me stop. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really had a blast in this one, and there's so many great things coming, man. If you guys have not yet, go in the description, check out, just go to the website, whether it be free or I have free content down there. This is a prime example of somebody so worked up, guys. Even if you don't get a copy of the book, read the other thing, which is completely free. How Pokemon can make you a millionaire. This right here, this is what I would link. This guy right here, I bet he blocked PMs. Oh, he did. Oh, it's a little more mature than the usual ones. But yeah, so basically him losing so badly like really affected his self-image, and now he's really trying to regain that by winning versus me. And what's gonna happen is, if I play him again and I beat him again, he's gonna say F you, you're lucky slime, blah blah blah, whatever. So we're 1903. Shout outs to the one. Your team was great. Let's see, did he say something else? You guys gotta kill them with kindness. They hate this. Yo, watch this. Guys, I used to, as Blunder and Joey them, like, I used to be the big, I really chilled out. Like, I used to be the biggest troll. Not like on ladder and stuff like that, but when a person talks shit, because I know I have the skill to back it up. Nope, I go give back soon. I go give back. I think he means he's gonna get them back soon. Fuck it, yeah. Peace.